No, I didn't argue for the flag. I heard them saying that it's football's volleyball too. I'm not gonna get
Hey y'all, listen up. We're gonna go every other seat. So that means something. You gotta spread out. At least every other seat. Where it goes. Hey, every other seat. Every other seat.
Nobody can sit in the first floor. Nobody can sit in the first floor. Sorry, not sorry. Huh? Yeah, I don't. Oh boy.
At least you're wearing a mask. You might not know who you are.
There's there's 819. Don't bring your jacket stuff up there. If you want to sit here first. You have a bigger one, or is that yours? But I have a bigger one.
Is it good to go?
There's 22 classes on, and I just walked in front of the camera and said, "Oh." Can they comment?
Huh?
Can they comment?
No.
I have a bigger one. Are you gonna stay up here? Well, I was gonna be like this if you can like hear and listen, but I don't know.
My sound should be going through fine.
I was just making sure because now there's 19 instead of 22.
Three legs already. Now you got 20 classes. So we're good. I think they can hear.
Yeah, because the mic is.
Yeah, so you got your decibel counter right there. First dot should be like 100 or so ish.
I can't get to it. go. Oh, it's so much heavier now. Oh. Mac is smiling. How? Their eyes are picking up the flash all the way from over here. Like, pick up the flash. Bad. Oh, this is one already. Oh yeah, it's been on for 6 months. Oh, there's 19 people listening to us. 20. Classes. No, there's 19 classes.
14 minutes.
So there's like.
That's very interesting.
How many classes we got over now?
21.
21.
Alright.
Ew, it flashed you.
I don't like how the spotlight looks on there.
Because look how the glare is. Like if I flash. Look at that. Ew.
Well, they're gonna have bad quality the whole time.
I'm thinking if you're gonna do your flash, try to do it right here by this.
I know that's why I was like going this way, but like
It just picks it up bad.
Lauren, I got an idea. For your flash, if you're gonna be doing it to the stairwells, probably move your chair to one of the stairwells and sit down and do it that way.
Hello.
definitely not good.
I'll move my back.
All the cameras are Derek Godwin, if you're watching, leave us alone. Leave us alone. Thank you. Also, I'm guessing you guys can hear us. Is the quality really bad?
Huh?
I'm talking in the live stream. It looks really bad quality.
It does.
Who is it?
As long as they can see the stage for the most part, we should be fine.
Oh well.
Yeah, should be fine.
10 more minutes, guys. Ethan, can you do it one more? Ethan, can you do it one more time?
Huh?
Can you do the spotlight one more time? I think it like glares.
Does it?
I think so.
Let me come look.
Follow them. Walk it down. Walk it down. You're good. I most definitely was looking for drugs at the screen.
Test the brighter one too.
Test
the other one, see? You want me to test the other one and see if it glares? We need to adjust the brightness a little bit. That side?
No, whatever's on right now, it has a really bad glare.
Yeah. We saw Mr. going because we were going to get that off.
I just blend into the flow.
Going through it said to not turn it off. Isn't it stressful? I just leave it alone. It's what it is.
Good morning. I am Lisa Heyman, the Assistant Principal at Leesville High School, and I would like to take an opportunity to welcome each and every one of you to the 2020 Leesville High School Homecoming Assembly. At this time, I would like to introduce the LHS Student Government President, Madison Thunderberg. At this time, will you please rise for the color guard presentation by the JROTC program, the national anthem by the LHS band, and the alma mater by the LHS choir members.
Mark time. Mark. Color. Hold. Left. Face. Breathe in. Colors. Recess. Arm. Order. Arm.
Please bow your heads if you wish to do so. Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us to all gather here today and remember what it is like to be a part of the Wampus Cat family. Thank you for all the alumni who have traveled near and far to be with us here today. Please help us to stay safe tonight as we celebrate homecoming festivities and allow everyone to return home safely. Bless all of those who have walked through the halls of LHS. And remember, once a Wampus Cat, always a Wampus Cat. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
It's good enough that we can see some background.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please direct your attention to the back as I introduce you the 2020 Leesville High School Wampus Cat football team. Wampus Cats from around the nation and Wampus Cats from around the world. In the year 2020, when people keep telling you you can't, somehow the Wampus Cats still find a way that we can. Students, faculty, parents, and distinguished guests, it is indeed a pleasure for me to welcome you to the 2020 Leesville High School homecoming activities. We're excited to have all the alumni with us and extend a special welcome to each one of you. We'd also, at this time, like to recognize the special supporters of Leesville High School. Our superintendent, Mr. James Williams, our District 1-6 school board members, Dr. Doug Brandon, Mr. Robert Vines, Mr. Jim Seaman, Mr. Jackie Self, Mr. Vernon Travis, Mr. Steve Woods, and Colonel Roseberry, our Fort Polk representative. Please give them a round of applause. Many people have worked long and hard to make this a special day for all of us. As you have seen today, and will see tonight, are the results of tireless efforts of the entire faculty, administration, staff, and student body of Leesville High School. However, there are certain individuals and groups we'd like to personally recognize. We'd like to recognize and thank Ms. Brenda Fontenot for decorating the stage, all class sponsors and class officers for their hard work, the LHS choir and Mr. Jared Pruitt, Mr. Michael Bodine, and Leesville High School band dance line, Ms. Suzette Housel and our flag line, and Ms. Gabby Maines for their work in preparing this morning's coffee, Ms. Student Government Association for elections, Lieutenant Colonel Kevin Picasser and Sergeant Babineau and the JROTC cadets, Ms. Chastity Carr for working with the homecoming court, and Ms. Nancy Goggin for serving as the chairperson for the homecoming festivities. I'd also like to extend an additional thank you to Ms. Nancy Scoggin and our students at Wampus Cat Productions for streaming today's assembly so that it can be viewed on our YouTube channel, Wampus Cats. If you have not yet, please subscribe. And do so today. In the rarest of occasions, I would also like to welcome our freshman, sophomore, and junior classes. For the first time in history, watching stream from the classrooms because of COVID and everything else. So, welcome them. Please give them a round of applause for watching this. In addition to all these faculty members that have to do with making the day happen, I would also like to thank my assistant principal, Ms. Lisa Heyman, and administrative assistant, Coach Joe Silla, greatest staff on the planet. I also want to thank the Alumni Association and Mr. Ray Ortiz for preparations that have gone forward to make this day happen. And now, Leesville High School proudly presents the Leesville High School Homecoming Stage of 2020. Light it up!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present the 2020 Leesville High School Homecoming Court. Layla DeRay Gamble, freshman maid. Layla is the daughter of Carl Gamble Jr. and Adrian Hilton. She is the granddaughter of Carl and Judy Gamble, granddaughter of Charlie Wilson and Bonnie Gillard. Layla is escorted by varsity offensive tackle Ja'Caven Wilson. Layla is a member of the Leesville High School powerlifting team and is a manager for the Leesville High School cheerleading squad. She is also a member of the Outsiders travel softball team, where she plays the position of catcher. Upon graduation, Layla plans to attend UCLA to study psychology. Layla DeRay Gamble, freshman maid. Nicole Parapong Consaprom, sophomore maid. Nicole is the daughter of Denitza and Art Consaprom. She is the granddaughter of Viola and Nikolay Sandansky. Nicole is escorted today by varsity defensive end Deshaun Brooms. This is Nicole's second year on the homecoming court. She was chosen as freshman maid by her class. Nicole is a member of the 4-H club, the Leo club, the Wellness, and Water Girl for the football team. Nicole's honors include Principal's List, Athlete of the Week, and representative for Rapides Foundation Youth Summit. Upon graduation, Nicole plans to attend Johns Hopkins University to study medicine with the goal of becoming a radiologist. Nicole Parapon Constantron, sophomore maid. Each year, the junior class elects 2 young ladies to the homecoming court. This year, they elected Faith Blakeney and Sadie Toops. Junior maid, Faith Caroline Blakeney. Faith is the daughter of Grant and Angel Blakeney. She is the granddaughter of Gordon and Liz Allen and James and Jan Blakeney. Faith is escorted today by varsity left tackle and center Gerald G. Faith is a 2-year member of the Golden Cavalier Dance Line. She is a 2-year Principal's List recipient. Faith has studied dance for 7 years at Jones Cathy Dance Center, where she has competed on the competition dance team and was chosen as the Dance Demonstrator of the Year in 2018. Faith has played an instrumental role in her family's ministry throughout the years. She currently attends Healing Place Church online. Upon graduation, Faith plans to attend Louisiana Tech University to pursue a degree in occupational therapy. Faith Caroline Blakeney, junior maid. Sadie Michaela Toots, junior maid. Sadie is the daughter of Bobby Toots and Shayna Welch. She is the granddaughter of Maddie Toots, Bobby Joe, and James and Sheila Rogers. She is escorted today by varsity defensive end Christian Sage. This is Sadie's second year on the homecoming court. She was chosen by her classmates as freshman maid. Sadie is a 2-year member of the cheerleading squad and has been selected as an All-American cheerleader. She is also a member of the Leo Club, the Future Business Leaders of America, Mayor's Youth Council, and Junior Civitan. Her honors include Principal's List, Lions Camp Counselor, and 2019 Holiday Bell Sophomore Princess. Sadie is a member of St. Michael's Catholic Church in Leesville, where she is an altar server and a lector. Upon graduation, Sadie plans to attend Louisiana Tech University to pursue a degree in occupational therapy. Sadie Michaela Toots. The senior class also has the privilege of electing 2 young ladies to the homecoming court. This year, they elected Peyton Anderson and Christina James. Senior maid, Peyton Mackenzie Anderson. Peyton is the daughter of Jim and Michelle Anderson. She is the granddaughter of Angelo and Jamie Simonelli, and Mac and Sandra McLaughlin. Peyton is escorted today by varsity tight end Brayden Bradley. This is Peyton's second year on the homecoming court. She was chosen by her classmates as junior maid. Peyton is a 4-year member of the Golden Cavalier Dance Line, where she has served as captain for 2 years and was selected as an All-American All-Star dancer for 3 years. She is a member of the Future Business Leaders of America, the Leo Club, and 4-H. Peyton is active with the Leesville High School Student Government Association, where she held the position of freshman and sophomore class secretary, executive board secretary, and she currently holds the position of executive board vice president. Her accomplishments include 3-year Principal's List recipient and Holiday Bell Sophomore Princess. Peyton has studied dance for 15 years at Joan Cadney Dance Center, where she competed with the Elite Pro competition team for 11 years. She also danced for 7 years in the West Louisiana Dance Company. For 3 summers, Peyton had the honor of attending summer ballet intensives at the Nebraska and Michigan School of Ballet. Peyton is a member of St. Michael's Catholic Church in Leesville. Upon graduation, Peyton plans to attend Louisiana State University to study medicine, specializing in dermatology. Peyton Mackenzie Anderson, senior maid. Senior maid, Christina Monique James. Christina is the daughter of Nikki and Nakia Jr. She is escorted today by varsity safety Derek Lee. Christina is an active member of the Black Heritage Club at Leesville High School, where she also participates on the step team. She is also a member of the Leesville High School Junior Civitan Club and was a manager of the Lady Cat basketball team her freshman year. Christina was chosen by her classmates as most wittiest girl her sophomore and her junior year. Upon graduation, Christina plans to attend McNeese State University to pursue a degree in veterinary science. Christina Monique James. Each year, the Leesville High School Wampus Cat football team select young ladies to represent them on the homecoming court. They choose second maid, first maid, and queen. Second maid, Margaret Freeland Martin. Maggie is the daughter of Chad and Allison Martin. She is the granddaughter of Jackie Martin, Tish Freeland, and Mike and Karen Martin. Maggie is escorted today by varsity defensive end and outside linebacker Nathan Mawai. Maggie is a 3-year member of the Golden Cavalier Dance Line and was chosen as an All-American dancer. She has been a member of the 4-H Club and Future Business Leaders of America. Her accomplishments include Student of the 6 Weeks, 3-year Principal's List recipient, and the Masonic Lodge Honesty and Integrity Award. Maggie has studied dance for 12 years and has been on staff at Joan Cathy Dance Center for the past 2 years. She has had the honor to attend summer ballet intensives across the country, to include the Manhattan-based Joffrey Ballet. Maggie is active with Community Church, where she serves and contributes to community children's events. Upon graduation, Maggie plans to attend Louisiana State University to study sports management and administration. Margaret Freeland Martin, second maid. First maid, Chase Austin Winstead. Chase is the daughter of Chief Warrant Officer 4, Justin Winstead, and wife Robin. Chase is escorted today by varsity offensive guard and defensive end Jeffrey Keys. Chase is a member of the 4-H Club and the Lady Cats softball team. Her honors include National Honor Society, 3-year Principal's List recipient, and second runner-up in the Miss Louisiana Forestry Festival pageant. Chase volunteers with the American Legion, where she is a member of the youth chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution. She enjoys archery and competes in S3DA archery tournaments. Chase attends St. Michael's Catholic Church in Leesville, where she serves as an altar server and lecturer. Upon graduation, Chase plans to attend Louisiana Tech University to study agricultural science. Chase Austin Winstead, first maid. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2020 homecoming queen, Miss Destiny Akila Davis. Destiny is the daughter of Cleanna and Philip Goodman. She is the granddaughter of Travis and Arlene Moore. She is escorted today by varsity quarterback Jacob Mount. This is Destiny's second time on the homecoming court. She was chosen by her classmates as freshman maid. Destiny is a 4-year member of the Leesville High School cheerleading squad, where she currently serves as captain. She was selected 2 years as an All-American cheerleader and performed at the Citrus Bowl. Destiny has been a student government class senator for 3 years and a student-to-student mentor for 3 years. She has also been a member of the Black Heritage Club for 2 years and the Lady Cats track team for 2 years. Destiny was chosen by her classmates as best all around and most school spirit. Destiny attends Bethesda Ministries, where she is active in the youth choir. Upon graduation, Destiny plans to attend Southeastern University to study graphic design. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2020 Homecoming Queen, Miss Destiny Akila Davis. Leesville High School Principal Mark Mawai will crown our 2020 Homecoming Queen. Varsity captains Christian Hoffpower and Dante Milton will present the Queen with her crown, a bouquet of flowers, and a football signed by the team. The Queen's crown is donated by the Student Government Association. We sincerely appreciate their contribution to our homecoming festivities. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present our 2020 Homecoming Queen, Miss Destiny Akila Davis, and her court.
Please give the homecoming court another round of applause. It's now my distinct pleasure to introduce to you a guy who needs no introduction, but yet here I am doing it. A guy who has led this football program to a number of successful seasons. This one as well. So please welcome, you know him, Coach Robert Kazi himself, head coach of Leesville High School football.
All right, thank you. Doing this for 5 years now. It's an honor to be here. Homecoming at Leesville is always something special. Alumni, thank you for coming back and being part of it under the circumstances that our administration has still been able to pull something off for you to come back and make this a special moment for you. Hopefully we'll see everybody back here in 10 years, add another class to this special occasion. While I'm up here, a couple things I want to kind of cover before I introduce our singers. I want to acknowledge those of you here in attendance that are former football players at Leesville High School. Those of you in attendance, if you have played football at Leesville High School, would you please stand? Thank you. 5 years ago, I made a mission to develop a program that honored those that had come before us. And each year at homecoming, I ask those of you that played to stand up so our current players can see what the standard is about y'all coming back, about what we talk about as Wampus Cat Way. The way that we play the game of football is the name on the front of that jersey. And hopefully tonight, these kids right here, this Wampus Cat football team will honor those of you that come watch, those of you that played with our level of play. It's not about winning or losing, it's about us playing our way. They'll come out tonight under the certain circumstances. We're just in honor, and it's a blessing to have a chance to play. Each week, we're just happy to be able to go out and have a practice and be able to play as a gift from God because of the way things are, the way the state has the rules and requirements. There's a lot of teams that aren't playing tonight. Last count, there were over 60 football teams up until yesterday that are still looking for a game, or they lost a game because of of the COVID and contact tracing. So it's an honor for us to play tonight. Y'all please come on and support the football team, the dance line, the band, cheerleaders, all the support personnel, because it's not something that's a given anymore. And hopefully tonight we'll go out and make you proud as a community. What I'd like to honor right now is our 2020 football team, our seniors. I'll call your name, please come to the stage. Christian Hoffbauer, Brandon Bradley, Jacob Mount, Chris Tyler, Christian Sage, Deshaun Grooms, Andrew Fowler, Dante Milton, come on, Jeffrey Keys, Daryl King, Tyler Jaggery, Derek Lee, and Christian Patterson. Y'all please come to the stage. Y'all give these guys a round of applause. Some of them were a little nervous standing up here staring at everybody, but I just want to tell you, 4 years ago, there was 9 of them as freshmen that came out to play. It speaks volumes about these kids and the heart that they have. There's 13 of these seniors going to battle every Friday night, leading by example. It hasn't been easy, but these kids have bought into our program. And when you talk about the Wampus Cat way, it ain't the size of the dog in the fight, the size of the fight in the dog, and that's what these kids right here represent. And they've held the torch for 4 years. They've carried it now under some pretty adverse conditions and situations, and I'm proud of them. And we're not done playing yet. My plan is we're still playing. There's a lot of football left to be played. These cats, we're not done. So let's give these guys another round of applause and thank them. It's an honor to go out tonight on the field and battle with these young men. I appreciate y'all. Anybody want to speak? I didn't think so. Okay, y'all go ahead and say thank y'all. Give them one more round of applause and exit the stage in front of these kids. So they get in class and they won't be quiet. You put them on stage and they get quiet as a mouse. They won't say anything. There's a song said, "You're always waiting on a woman." I guess I'm waiting on my 13 singers. Last thing I'm going to leave you with is something I was reading this morning. I can't take credit for this, but I'm going to summarize what came from Herm Edwards. He's the head coach of Arizona State University now. When he said this, he was the head coach of the New York Jets. And he talked about football and life. And it kind of resonated with me with this morning. He says, this is how it works in life and in football. If you don't have confidence to bet on yourself, then don't walk in that huddle. He's going to walk in a huddle, question the guy to your left or to your right. He said, don't tell me about your talent. Talent's God-given. Just don't waste what it is. He said, it's a gift. He said, if you walk in a huddle, the question is asked, do you trust one another? Does the guy beside you, can he bet on himself? He says, not necessarily the foes or the adversity that we face in life, but can you count on yourself? Have you done the things that you've done? Have you prepared yourself? You don't just win on Friday nights for walking out through the hedges. It's what you've done 365 days a year in order to prepare you for that moment in time. Tonight, Wampus Cats, bet on yourself. They don't know what's coming. Go Cats.
Okay, Maggie.
Set the world on fire.
Stretch, what up?
Just a shine one shoe. You bet those kind of leather look like new. So you wanna dance when he gets through. He's a great big bundle of joy. You talk the good, put your rag. Jack up your shoe shine boy. It's
Please give all the auxiliaries a round of applause, please. Again, ladies, we appreciate you and all your hard work and effort. Thank you so much. We are now honored to have with us today so many past graduates of Leesville High School. With that being said, it gives me great pleasure to introduce Mr. Ray Ortiz, President of Leesville High School Alumni Association.
Good morning, everyone. It is so good to be here this morning. Glad to have everyone back, despite all of the obstacles that we've been dealing with this year. As you well know, we debated on whether or not we were even going to be able to have homecoming. And so the fact that we are here this morning, it just speaks volumes for what it's like to be a Wampus Cat. There is nothing else like it, and I appreciate each and every one of you that made the trip here this morning. I was talking with some of the other board members before the assembly. We are actually excited about the number of people that are here. We weren't expecting this many people to come out, so thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts for being here this morning. I want to thank Coach Malai and his staff. Every year they do a great job with helping us and welcoming us here to do the assembly and all that we do. Thank you for all the sponsors, for Coach Causey and his team, the dance line. I've been remiss over the last few years, and I've overlooked Ms. Skidmore. She has done a fabulous job in the past, and I do apologize for that, but I told you I'd make up for it.
But no, thank you to the cheerleaders and the sponsors and everyone that plays a part in all of this. A lot of work goes into it. The board works very hard. We've met several times throughout the year to make homecoming a success. And each and every year we're able to do that mainly because of the alumni. Thank y'all so much for what you do as well. You may have noticed, those of you who have been here in recent years, you may have noticed that we have had a little bit of an issue with the sound. This room, being that it's brick, doesn't exactly have a great sound quality. Well, I wanted to point out these panels. These are up here for more than one reason. They're not just decorative. Coach Mawai and his staff put these up. They also have helped tremendously with the sound bouncing off the walls, and the sound quality is much higher. So not only do they look great, they are serving a great purpose. So again, Coach Mawai, thank you for taking that on and getting that done. About 9 years ago, the Alumni Association decided that there was just something else that we were needing. And we put our heads together and we came up with the Wampus Cats Sports Hall of Fame. And some of you are familiar with that, and it has been a tremendous success. We have inducted 10. This year we will induct our 10th person into the Hall of Fame. I can't tell you how excited we are to induct this person. To say that he is deserving to be in the Wampus Cats Sports Hall of Fame is an understatement. This gentleman has gone on to such great things in his life that we are just so excited that he was able to be here with us today. And without any further ado, I'm going to ask Damon Mallett to come forward. Graduated from Leesville High School in 1996 and was blessed with a storied career and a lot of success in sports. His three-legged journey began at Leesville High School, continued collegiately at McNeese State University, and ended professionally in Europe. At Leesville High School as a freshman, he lettered in 3 sports: football, basketball, and baseball. However, after a grueling freshman year, he decided to focus his attention on basketball and baseball. Along with great coaches, gifted and talented teammates, he was able to enjoy numerous team and individual successes all 4 years. His contributions grew over time, as did the honors that he received. He played on championship contending teams in both basketball and baseball, district championship teams, and was a member of the team who reached the state finals. His individual honors included multiple selections as first team All-District, first team All-Vernon Parish, first team All-State, district and state MVPs, Louisiana State Heisman winner, and Mizuno All-American Honorable Mention. As a reward for all his hard-earned accomplishments in high school, he received a 4-year athletic scholarship to McNeese State University. While at McNeese State University, he was a 4-year letterman. As a senior, he played 31 games leading the Southland Conference, averaging 21.3 points per game, 3.3 rebounds per game, 2.1 assists per game. He finished his collegiate career at McNeese as the all-time leader in career three-pointers, having made 331 three-point shots. He led in steals with 206 and third in points scored with a total of 1,941. He is listed in the LSU miscellaneous records as the last time a LSU opposing player had 30 or more points. He was named to the Southland Conference 1990s All-Decade Men's Basketball Team and was inducted into the McNeese State Hall of Fame in 2012. The final leg of his journey led him to play the game he so loved, professionally in Europe. He had an enduring career and achieved numerous successes. They included multiple championships, all-star appearances, three-point shooting championships, scoring titles, and MVP honors. His stellar career was recognized by his jersey being retired and a banner being hung in Jochen Tutt's Hall of Fame. Upon announcing his retirement, he was also recognized at a retirement ceremony in Bamberg, Germany, where he helped lead his team to the 2005 BBL title. Ladies and gentlemen, It is now my honor to present to you the 2020 LHS Sports Hall of Fame inductee, Mr. Damon Mallett.
Thank you. Good morning, my fellow Wampus cats. I am Damon Mallett, and I'm a member of the best class to ever walk through the halls of Leesville High School. And that's the class of 1996. I thank God for allowing me to be back at LHS, the place where I spent some of the best years of my life. I am humbled and sincerely appreciative that you thought enough of me to consider me as an inductee in the Hall of Fame. I've received numerous awards during my lifetime, but none greater than this one. Consequently, I must be mindful of something that my mom pounded in my head. When someone does something for you, you must acknowledge it and say thank you. I have a whole lot of folk to thank. First of all, I want to thank all of my teachers and the administration who didn't cut me any slack solely because I was an athlete. You challenged me then, and it has paid great dividends. No one does anything alone, and I'm no exception. This recognition would not have been made possible without extraordinary coaches and gifted and talented teammates. So, Coach Hug Jordan and Coach Grant Westenshield, Coach Neil Travis, thank you so much for believing in me, teaching me the fundamentals of the game and pushing me to develop my skills. In my view, you and all of my teammates are the greatest. To all of the citizens of Leesville and our awesome fans, thank you for all of your support. Mr. A.C. Skinner and Mr. Curtis Clay, my second mom, Mrs. Susie Newbert, thank you. Your encouragement made a difference. I've been blessed with the greatest of parents and my big brother, Andre. They've been with me during the good times and bad times as well. Their mantra was God, books, ball, then girls. That guided my actions at LHS. Mom, Dad, I trust I've made you proud. Finally, to my fellow Wampus cats, I've had the opportunity to play the game of basketball professionally all over the world, from the NBA Summer League to Germany, Germany to Spain, Turkey to Israel, Belgium to France, and it all started here at Leesville High School. You can achieve your dreams too. Along the way, your dreams may be blocked, but you have the blessed assurance that our God won't let the purpose be stopped. So enjoy your high school years, study hard, respect your teachers, develop your skills, listen to and obey your parents, and always remember, you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. Once a Wampus cat, always a Wampus cat. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you so much, Damon. I told you, he is such a good guy, and it was such an honor to be a part of making him a member of this Hall of Fame. At this time, we are going to recognize the classes. Do we have anyone here from the class of 1960? I know we have spoken to some folks in the past, but we weren't sure if anyone was here. If there was someone here, we wanted to certainly recognize them. No one from the class of 1960? Okay, all right. At this time, I'm going to ask a representative from the class of 1970 to come out and say a few words, and then the class of 1970 has a very special gift for you all that they want to present. Hello, everybody.
homecoming special class in 1970. I remember like it was yesterday, we were sitting right out there, so excited about the game, the dance, all the partying. It was a little different back then. That's right. So we'd sit down there, we'd watch each skit, 10 year, 20 year, 30 year, 40 year, then came to 50. That's where we are today. They could barely walk on stage. But it goes by fast, You'll see the 10 year coming, 20, and then all of a sudden, oh, Lord. But you get up here at 50 years is a little scary. Now we're just hoping for 5 years. Every 5 years, we're going to hope we can play. But one thing, I have a daughter that's on the homecoming court. I'd like to congratulate her, Peyton. So I hope that her 10-year reunion, I'll be able to play again. Oh, maybe 20, I don't know. Anyway, while the band's setting up, I'd like to just give a little shout out. Gary Patton, who plays with us every year, he had a little surgery, and in the audience, there's a famous drummer from Shreveport, Mac McLaughlin, played up in Shreveport, famous drummer up in that area. He's in here somewhere. Give him a big hand, too. That's Peyton's grandpa. So just give us a couple minutes, we'll get everything set up, and we'll be right with you. Hold on to your seat now, and I hope you recognize a few of these tunes.
Check. Can y'all hear me? Test 1, 2. You want me to sing along? Yes. Yes, that's better. I'm putting with you, my love. Taking my call to the sky. Be with me falling through. I'll be with you when the stars start falling. I've been waiting so long. Where I go away. I even talked to someone when I went home last night. We got 2 more. Don't go away yet. Oh, wow. You make my heart sing. You make everything. Wow.
Come on, hold it tight. I love you.
You make everything. What you say? Wow. Wow, thing. We gotta go now. I look at her eye. Oh, baby, we gotta go. A fine little girl is waiting for me. Across the sea, I sail that ship all along. Never think I'll ever make it home. Look at it, we gotta go now. Now look at it, oh baby, we gotta go now. We gotta go now. I said, we gotta go now. I don't want to go. Really gotta go now. We gotta go now. We gotta go now. I gotta go now.
Thank you to the class of 1970. Great job. All right. Get the class of 70 and come and give their chairs. Good job. No, you did a great job. All right, guys. We're going to keep things going. At this time, we're going to bring up the class of 1980. Good morning, LHS. How y'all doing? What I'm talking about. I want to say thanks to the administration, Alumni Association for getting this together for us. It just doesn't happen. But we're excited to be here. And another thing, real quickly, I'm going to talk to you guys right here, real quick. You know, for 20 years, myself, Sam Fertitta, Charles Oden had the pleasure of broadcasting Leesville High School football on 93.5 KJ. It's always a treat, but it's a special one to watch you guys. Coach Golly said it right, man. You guys, there's a lot of fighting these dogs. There's a lot of fighting these cats. You're not dogs. The cats! So, the only thing I want to know, though, Deshaun, Jeffrey, are y'all wearing them shoes tonight? Are you? I want to see them shoes tonight. I don't know which one of y'all had the best, but one of the two. Guys, hey, you playing for a lot, play for yourself, enjoy it. Enjoy every second of it. That's all I got to say about that. Real quick, a little thing about back in 1980. Believe it or not, IBM hired this guy named Paul Allen and Bill Gates. They created an operating system for a new PC. It's called the DOS system. The first hard drive had a storage capacity of 1 gigabyte. Was developed by IBM. It weighed 550 pounds. It cost about 40 grand. So those little thumb drives you have, back then they would have cost about $100,000. Some of the link terms that we used back then, you know, we called people a dork. That was somebody who wasn't cool to us. Everybody knows what dude is. Hey, dude. Then we had some nerds, you know, people who were smart, but, you know, just didn't kind of quite fit in. Preppy, you know, got people who dressed real expensive clothes, act a little snobbish toward us. They were preppy. Then your yuppies, you know, they like to flaunt their new cars and stuff like that. McDonald's had just started testing out their chicken parts, which now became chicken nuggets. Yeah, chicken pieces, beaks and all. Minimum wage is only about $3. Jimmy Carter was our president. A guy named Kenny Rogers had one of the top songs called Lady. One of some of our movies we loved was The Blues Brothers and The Empire Strikes Back. The Miracle on Ice happened back in the 80s. That, of course, a lot of you may not know that. That was in the Winter Olympics where the United States beat the dreaded Soviet Union. Took home the gold, baby. And when we got to go out running around, man, we only had to pay about $1.25 for a gallon of gas. That ain't bad.
Some of the famous quotes that we had back then was, "Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon?" Only a few of you know what that is. Everybody want to know who shot JR. There was a show that came on called Dallas, and one of the main characters, nobody really liked him, and when the season ended, he got shot. So during the whole season, I was, who shot JR? Who shot JR? So that was always a conversation, and one of the most famous ones that a lot of you won't know, but your parents may know because they're probably older than some of you guys' parents. Here's Johnny! Some of the things that popular video games came out, Pac-Man, Missile Command, Space Invaders. That was actually the game of the year. Some of the things that we like to do that was legal, we like to do the Rubik's Cube. Didn't take me long because I got mad, threw it against the wall. We played a lot of Pac-Man. That's probably what's wrong with us now, and Centipede. And still wondering who the heck shot JR. So that's kind of how it was back in 1980. So got a little quick presentation for you here. This is our much talent as we got. But we do have a surprise coming up here soon as we get through showing this little slideshow.
Sail on down half a mile or so. Don't really wanna know where you're going. Maybe once or twice, time after time I try to hold on to what we got. Now you're going. I don't mind about the things you're gonna say, oh. I gave all my money, my time. I know it's a shame, but I'm giving you back your name. Yes, I'll be on the way. I won't be back to stay. I guess I'm moving along. Good time. Sail on down the line. Funny how the time can go on. And say they told me so. Doesn't matter. It was plain to see. Small town boy like me just was on your cup of tea. Just for thinking. I gave you my heart and I tried to make you happy. And you gave me nothing in return. You know it ain't so hard.
Some good looking people, ain't it?
I've thrown away the blues. Tired of being you. I'm the only one to know. Good time. Good time.
That is good times. Now, I'm about to introduce to you the one, the only class of 1980, along with the one, the only DRC.
I said, how you doing? No, how you really doing? All the sexy people make some noise. On behalf of Pleasant 1980, myself and all of us, it all began for us right here. I was able to travel the world and do wonderful and great musical things. And it's great to come back home and do it again where I started. So before we start, we're gonna do a little something like this. I say bang! I say bang! 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 Everybody bad like me. How you feeling? How you feeling? Well, we're gonna show you how we feel. Start over. What? I feel good.
Great job. That's kind of a hard act to follow.
And in case you're wondering, Jeff Skidmore taught him how to dance.
All right. Class of 1980 just let me back to those seats. I hope that all you students are paying close attention to what's going on. These are the things that you have to look forward to becoming an alumni. These are those moments that you'll look forward to at your 10, 20, 30, 40-year reunion to come back and put on a show for those students. So keep that in mind. That's why we keep coming back every year, because it's a lot of fun. And thank y'all for enjoying it. All right, with no further ado, at this time we'll bring up the class of 1990.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get it, man. All right, so this is what I'm going to need. I'm going to need everybody to stand up, because we're going to do a change we did in Lincoln High School. All right, it goes like LHS rocks the house. LHS rocks the house. LHS rocks the house. All right, everybody have a seat. Everybody have a seat. And I'm going to tell you right now, Damon Mallett, and I know him real well. I think the class in 1990 is the best class.
Trying to keep it moving.
All right, so here's the deal. We're going to make this quick, and we're going to make this short, we're going to make it fast. All right, real quick about us, definitely unique. All right, that was the motto of our class. That was the name of our last year put together. One thing I want to tell everybody, and for everyone listening and all of that, that being a wampus cat is being found. I don't care where you travel in the world, whether you're military, whether you do professional sports, or you go to college, always remember, homecoming is always homecoming for everybody. So I want everybody to understand and know that. What defines a class? A class that distinguishes itself from others. And we, at the class of 90, have definitely changed that. To our classmates, we cherish the moments of those that have passed, and we embellish in the memories that we share together. Understand that not everybody gets to see tomorrow. So embellish what it is that you have right now, and take that and live with it. To the football team, all of those that have played in the Vernon American Youth Football League, y'all put in the work when y'all was 8, 9, 10 to get to the point that y'all are at right now. To my nephew, Caleb, do you think? What I want to tell y'all is one thing. You can put this in your toolbox. All right, you can use it forever. I'm going to give it to you for free. I'm not even going to charge you for it. Do not accept mediocrity as your standard. Hey, that was good. That was good. One more time. Do not accept mediocrity as your standard. I was always taught an acronym called GRIT. Great rewards involves teamwork. Great rewards involves teamwork. Y'all go out there tonight, let Northwood know the mistakes they made, and come into the Wampa Dome to play us. Without further ado, from the year that brought Let's Get It Started by MC Hammer and the Hammer Pants, to the Cabbage Patch, to the Prep, and the original Jordan 5s. DJ, kick it.
Just when you thought it couldn't get any better. All right, good job, class of 1990. All right. At this time, we'll call it the class of 2000.
What the business is. Yeah, class of 2000, we had a little technical difficulties, which has always been our year, Y2K, you know, all of that. So we had a little music, so we're gonna get it played here in a second. But it's good to see all y'all. This is our small class of 2000. It's a little out of order, but just bear with us a second. Hold on. We dysfunctional, but we got it. Hey, Mr. DJ, can you play that song for us? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'll be waiting. Yeah. Hey, all y'all do your TikToks with this song. Yeah. Say you're working with somebody.
One of the representatives of the class of 2000. Our classmate Chris Cobb couldn't be here at the assembly due to work obligations, but hopefully he's watching live. He reached out and was able to create this list honoring our classmates from the class of 2000. These are the exact words Chris, who served in the Army, would have spoken if he had been here today. He said, "Could I please ask all veterans and anyone that may be currently serving to please stand." Can our class of 2000 veterans step forward? Please honor the veterans who claim service members with a round of applause. So what Chris also said is, we all know what the military means to us as a nation. Being from Leesville, home of Fort Polk, I think we feel more connected to it, as many as have friends and family that have been brought here by Fort Polk. Not sure how many of us intended to serve when we graduated, but here are a few of the class of 2000 that have given service to our great nation. Christopher Cobb, Army. Demetrius Mapp, Navy. Johnny Ray Johnson, Army. Rebecca Bells, Sierra, Army Reserve. Michael Martinez, Army. Nestor Lopez, Army. Corey Cooper, Army. Jessica Collins Cooper, Army. Jason Whitfield, Army. David Sanchez, Air National Guard. Justin Jones, Navy. Daniel Schulte, Army. Christy Jones Oscar, Air Force. Alan Richard, Army National Guard. Tommy Hutton, Army. Catherine Sneed Regalado, Air Force. David Francis, Army. Michelle Betts, Army. Brian Harry, Army. Jimmy Jarvis, Army. Michael Coleman, Army. Candy Chin McNeil, Army. Kim Guzman, Army. Tiffany Dugard Hines, Army. And Milton W. Hopkins, U.S. Marine. Ellis is class of 2000 veterans. Thank you for your service. The next video are for the classmates we have lost. They are gone but not forgotten. The first one is Omar Smith. We lost him our senior year of high school. Tina Lewis. Nicholas Bolden. And Milton Hopkins. So now I'm going to give the mic back to Beatrice.
Kit Kat, we play back that ass.
Thank y'all. So, the light has moved up. I appreciate that, DJ. So just a quick little information. So the past 20 years have been marked as a digital revolution. As the class of 2020 gets ready to graduate and enjoy their homecoming, let's take a little trip back and highlight some changes between our class and theirs. Let this sink in for a second. So the class of 2000 received their diploma, but at the same time, the class of 2020 had received birth certificates. Many social platforms were not born back then. So Facebook came around 2004, YouTube 2005, Twitter 2006, Instagram 2010. You're welcome, 2010. We also had to memorize phone numbers. How many of y'all can memorize a phone number right now? What's your mama phone number right now? All right, calm down. She changed the number yesterday. That ain't her number. There was also no ride sharing apps. Your ride was, you hope that was outside when you got done. We had CD collections, no Spotify, no Apple Music. Yeah, collection. You had that favorite CD get scratched, what you had to do? We didn't have auxiliary cords. How you play the music when you had the CD player in your car? We had tape decks. Yeah, y'all know what a tape deck is. We had Blockbuster, not Redbox. We started the Crump era, Lil Jon, Yin Yang Twins, and Whisper Song. Yeah. I want to say our favorite private song was Body Body, Master P. He was around when that first started. Yeah. But although we have obvious differences, we both have some things that are the same. Both of our classes landed on a leap year. And we also struggled whether to define whether we were at the beginning or the end of an era. We also shared a platform in being a class that has milestones that has ended the year for us, like Y2K, y'all being the pandemic. Either way, I am proud of what our class has accomplished and still looking good doing it. But I am also excited to see what class of 2020 has in store for themselves. As y'all go out on the field tonight, y'all remember that your attitude protects your altitude. Y'all do well, be safe, and we love y'all.
All right, good job, class of 2000. All right, last but not least, we're going to ask the class of 2010 to come up. They're asking for the music to be stopped.
Somebody told me.
All right. How y'all feeling tonight? Oh, I said, how y'all feeling tonight? All right, we can tell y'all a little story about the year 2010. So, it's the year 2010. What happened then? The style was fire. From the crispy white Air Force Ones to the baby fat.
Colored too, V-neck colored shirts, and those belts with the rhinestones that had our names on them.
And we had the Dougie Babe with the deep sea waves.
And ladies had them edges laid and them swoop bangs.
Not the bang.
Hey, listen, we were the legends of social media babies. My coding skills I used to use for MySpace put all your pages to shame.
True. TV was Teen Lit, MTV, 106 in Park, BET, and TRL to catch the latest videos. I downloaded everything for the free. LimeWire was what I used to use back then to get my music. And before Netflix and chill, it was Blockbuster and Redbox deals, y'all.
So, need we say more?
Yeah. Let's take a quick glimpse back into 2010. Cue the music. She said she like my duck. I'm fresh, my duck. I'm fresh, my duck. I'm fresh. She said she like my duck. I'm fresh, my duck. I'm fresh, my duck. I'm fresh. Yeah.
that was 2010. But what was 2010 really like? In 2010, gas was $1.50 a gallon. And moving around town, that's all I needed.
Yeah, 2010, I parked my own car. Not like you young Z millennials with park assistance.
I still don't know how to
All right, in 2010, my music and my phone were separate. I guess they ain't that special, huh? We used to have those MP3 players. Right after those CD players. But now we have Bluetooth, so I mean, I guess we threw those away.
In 2010, we used to say phrases like, you did,
Yeah,
You dig was probably my favorite. What about that? You? We still say, but I think we might have originated that coffin scheme. All right. That's enough, though. That's enough. So, before staying glued to your phones was a commodity, what do y'all remember about those love letters? Y'all know that about those love letters. You know. So, man, I really got to hit her up, man. That's my baby, man. Man, let me see what I can do here. All right. To Keisha. Time, 11:45 a.m. Date, November 13, 2010. Place, chemistry class. Food, sexy. Color, red. Song, there goes my baby. Artist, Usher. Quote, I'm a love machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. Yeah, I'm gonna get it with that Wheezy. All right, let's see. Will you go out with me? Circle yes or no. From your future husband. I don't want to get called by the teacher. Let me what's up, Mr. Trujillo? What's up? All right, back to my grind. Go ahead and fold this up right here, give it to my baby. Make sure nobody looking. Yeah. Say, man, let's get out of here. So 2010 was a great year. 2010 was actually the year.
But y'all ain't think you was gonna leave out of here without showing y'all how we really turn up.
Live to what? It goes live to what? Live to what? Come on, live to what?
13 years. That presentation was presented and dedicated to our two classmates that that passed away, Demetrius Thomas and Nicholas Mendoza. Also, to the class of 2010, we wish y'all the best of luck. Sorry, 2000. These old age. 21. To the football team tonight. Y'all show up, show out, leave it all on the field.
Thank you, class of 2010. Okay, just a couple of quick notes before everyone leaves. We wanted to remind everybody about the parade this afternoon at 3 o'clock on 3rd Street. We'll start on the south end and work our way north. There's also going to be, and for any of you, or any questions about that, we have spoken with the fire marshal and we will be in compliance with the governor's regulations as far as social distancing. So we're good there. So don't let that bother you. Don't let that stop you. If you feel comfortable, please come out and join us for the parade. As far as tonight, obviously there'll be the football game. Tomorrow morning, the alumni will be hosting a golf tournament at the country club. Registration will begin at 9 a.m. We'll tee off at 10. There will be a cookout in the park at the country club starting at 11 o'clock. $50 registration for the golf tournament. That includes your lunch, your green peas, and your cart. We ask that if you can, come out and support us. We appreciate everything. Thank y'all very much. And for those of you who traveled, safe travels getting home. As for the Queen, congratulations. Thank you for all you do. Thank you.
Football players, band, auxiliary sport. Please, the seniors upstairs, just please hold their horses. And while we're thinking about it, everybody at Leesville High School, please give your alumni a warm round of applause. Thank you, alumni. We'll see you in the game tonight. Everybody else, this whole time.